Mercedes-Benz Stadium is rising in the heart of Atlanta. It's a revolutionary design and one of the most complex stadiums ever imagined.
My vision is that it's going to be one of the finest in sports entertainment venues in the world.
The roof sits on that upper steel.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Our goals are unbelievably high. When we hired the architects, we said we wanted to be game changers in the stadium game.
And we told them, we said, we don't want another vanilla stadium. It's not what America needs.
Arthur decided to keep these angled.
We don't want to move the needle, we want to change the game, and we have not backed away from that.
We started at the roof and we said, how could this roof do something that was completely different?
We'd sit down together in a conference room with drawings and tracing paper and pens, and we'd sketch things up. Those were fun.
Most retractable roof stadiums are made up of 2 or 4 great big pieces, and they sort of split in the center and they move, lumbering across, move to the left and the right, and they open and close like this, right?
We had a lot of crazy ideas, and that's really what allowed us to push the limits and come up with this iconic building.
What if we came up with an idea about smaller pieces that moved shorter distances that were lighter weight? And we would have maybe a chance to park those pieces in a way that were part of the design, so it looked great when it was open and it looked great when it was closed. Wouldn't that be cool?
For a roof to open in this fashion, with 8 petals that actually move in a straight line, we can't find another precedent ever in the world. It's such a unique, truly one-of-a-kind building. This is one of those projects that happens once in a lifetime.
But unique designs create unique challenges.
This is very, very complicated geometry. Nothing like this is even close to ever having been done before. So it's a very, very complicated roof.
It's complicated for the engineer and the architect to design, but even more complicated for those who have to actually build it.
What was your first reaction when you saw this drawing?
Holy cow. Well, I'm a fitter welder. My name's Jacob Collins. I work for Steel LLC. I've never worked on nothing like this before. This is the first. Nothing is easy as it is being drawn out on the paper. Everything here is real world. This was probably one of the most difficult projects I've worked on.
Once fabricated, every piece of steel is trucked to Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Pieces like this one are being made in steel plants all over, from Canada to Montana to Alabama. Once they arrive, iron workers assemble them into the giant trusses that will hold the roof up.
It's a jigsaw puzzle with 1,000,000 pieces. It's tough, very tough. That bottom chord's gonna be the toughest point. There are so many things on this project that nobody's ever done, nobody's ever seen. This one is an eye-opener.
The next step is to lift the trusses into place.
I would say another 15, maybe 10 feet before.
It's not just complicated, it's an incredible task.
Everything you pick up is heavy. You've got to be focused on everything you do. That lug goes on the bottom of the column lug. Everything you do in this project is complex like that. There is no easy to any of it. This will be one that you'll remember for the rest of your life.